Welcome back, my name's Andy Ramage. I am the co-founder of One You Know Beer, the dry app initiative and community. It's all based around helping people transform their relationship with alcohol. And today I'm going to talk about this topic. Does alcohol make you more confident or less confident? Anyway, this is what I want to talk about this morning. I wanted to talk about confidence. Confidence is such a big thing when it comes to going alcohol free, because I think there is that misconception that actually alcohol gave us confidence. There was a point in my life when I would turn to alcohol every single time I needed some fake confidence. If I had that speech to do at the wedding, I'd play that wedding drinking game where you try and drink just enough to get the fake confidence, but not too much that you're slurring your words. And anyone that's been to a wedding will know every now and again someone gets that game horribly wrong, and the whole speech is a disaster because they're blasted whilst trying to talk. And in my life, if I needed fake confidence, I turned to alcohol, whether that was a meeting with someone, a client or a friend or a stranger or a celebration or a commiseration or a social event. I'd constantly go back to this alcohol thing for that plastic confidence. And then it wasn't until I realized that actually that Dutch courage, that saying Dutch courage that you've probably heard about, was a derogatory term that the old British sailors would give to the Dutch sailors who needed to drink rum before they went into battle. So it's a derogatory term. Basically the British sailors were saying that's just fake courage, that's plastic courage. Come on, if you're strong enough, don't have the fake stuff, come and get amongst it before it. So even that is a clue. It's fake, it's plastic, it melts the following day. And here's the thing about the fake courage that alcohol gives you. It's not even courage, because it shuts down your prefrontal cortex, so you're no longer fearful. That's why you say and do things you would normally never do. That's not courageous, is it? Courage is showing up in the face of fear. But if there is no fear because your brain's been shut down, that's not courageous. That's why when you wake up the next day after a few drinks and you've done or said something that on the face of it you would never normally have, you could misinterpret it as being more confident, actually you're ashamed of or embarrassed about, and you think to yourself, I would never have normally have done that. Why did I do that the night before? And here's another secret. Have you ever woken up the morning after the night before feeling more confident? When's that ever happened? It's never happened, right? No one ever wakes up the next day after a big night out, having done something or said something, and says to themselves, oh, I feel much more confident today. You don't. You feel less confident. And here's the thing, that's what alcohol does to you. It chips away at your confidence. Another great trap. It tricked you into thinking it gives you confidence, but really it's taking it away, slowly but surely. The number one thing I see with most middle-aged people that I coach is a lack of confidence. They've lost their confidence over time. They don't know where it's gone. And I know exactly where it's gone. Alcohol has stolen it from you, slowly but surely, so subtly over time you didn't even notice it. And then one day you wake up and go, I've lost all my confidence. I can only get confident when I turn to this alcohol thing. But here's the thing about confidence. Almost did a little moonwalk. Then, here's the thing about confidence. It's a skill that you can retrain. And you retrain your confidence by testing your confidence. But when alcohol's in your world, you don't get to do that because that fear has gone, therefore there's no courage, there's no confidence. So when you remove alcohol, suddenly you get this wonderful opportunity again to build back up your confidence by doing things that test your confidence, such as joining me on these lives, such as being part of Get Dry and getting on the Zoom, such as attending meetups, such as showing up and dealing with those social events, those life events without alcohol. And each time you do, you become more resilient for it. Think about this. If you've got the courage to show up and shine in a big social event where normally you would have turned to alcohol, how do you feel about that the next day? When alcohol's there, there's nothing. There's only shame or regret or disappointment. When there's no alcohol, you wake up the next day more resilient, more confident. That's the secret right there. You're training the skill of confidence. What a gift that is. And what I notice is that most people that take a break from alcohol become confident again. What a gift that is as part of this alcohol-free adventure. So rather than alcohol giving us confidence, it's been stealing it. And actually the thing that allows us to get our confidence back is to remove alcohol. But once it's removed, you then need to challenge yourself and your confidence. So here's a little challenge to you all. What are the things that you could do that will challenge and test your confidence? You've already taken on one fabulous one by coming to join me on this. What else could you do that will challenge your confidence? What are the things, the courses, the places, the books, the people, the events that you could attend that will challenge your confidence? When we have our big boat parties, for example, the No Booze cruise that Matt Pink puts on every year, I know that is such a massive confidence challenge for so many people. But what I also know is out the other side of that is lasting confidence, is long-term resilience, and a belief that I did that. I showed up. Predominantly people meet on their own. I connected with people, had the banter, had the crack, had a great time. I traveled on my own. I'm going to travel back on my own. There's long-term lasting confidence in these things. So my challenge to you all is to reflect upon that. What are the things that you can do in your life that will bring you more confidence, that will test your confidence? Because now alcohol's out the picture, you get this beautiful opportunity to rebuild the skill of confidence. Hopefully you enjoyed today's little session on whether alcohol makes you more confident or less. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and tell your friends. Until next time, with more alcohol-free tools, techniques, and tips. My name's Andy Ramage, and I'll see you soon.